Civil rights. What do we think about when we think of civil rights? There's a good chance we think about the rights of the people. And some people might not like the people to have rights. Some peoples might not. But that's what we think about. When you look at the people they're talking about that are getting civil rights, they're the vulgar people. Oh no, the vulgarity of it all. But what does vulgar mean? Look it up. It means the common people. So it's the people that don't want the peoples to have civil rights that are saying they're vulgar. They demean us with our own words. Why? Because they love the uneducated. We just buy into it. Storm coming. But so you think civil rights, it's got to come from something that's shortened up a little bit. Like once I met a midget and I introduced myself as Rich, and she reached up and shook my hand and said, "Hi, Rich, is it okay if I call you Rick for short?" And I'm like, that's a mind-blowing experience. Not only have I never met a Rick that wasn't an asshole, but now I've got a midget trying to make a name with 4 letters shorter by giving it 4 letters. Are you trying to make a cuss word out of it? Rick, fucking Rickshaw, son of a bitch. And Chinese, China. Civilian rights is what we're talking about. The idea they're trying to take civil rights away from people while trying to keep them down. You're fucking it up. Civilian rights are the rights of the common people. You look at that poor guy, evidently he's got all the right in the world to do whatever the fuck he wants. They gave it to a guy that had no moral compass. He doesn't care about anything. Part of the job is to care about the fucking future of the nation. Son of a bitch, you're carrying the Constitution on your back. I know it's probably light because it's getting close to 250 fucking years. Yeah, 240 years old, something like that, 87, 89. But do you see? They're taking away the civilian rights. And that's why I say they don't know what the fuck they're doing. Because the idea of giving people rights to remain civil and peaceful and calm, just giving them a little bit so they think they have a chance. That's one of the greatest things that ever came up with that they did that would keep us all down, because we keep waiting on the courts and finally it's, well, I can't afford that, and you go home. These fuckers are going to the olden days. There's a reason the smart people fucking walked out of the caves and took the women with them. Look at Bill Gates. It's because these dumbasses just pounding each other's head all day. Eventually their head's going to get pounded and they're never going to reach a point of enlightenment that comes with age. They are trying to take away the most effective fucking means to keep people under your thumbs. Hope is what they call it. Hebrews 6:19 says, let me be your anchor of hope. So you're fucking dragged down by this hope and you're never coming up from the fucking bottom. Old Testament. It's the dumbest thing I've ever seen. If somebody knew what the fuck they were doing. See, That's the point. These people are supposed to know what they're doing. And if we allow that they know what they're doing, which I don't, but looking at it that way, if they know what they're doing, it appears to me the dumbest thing ever. The only one that will benefit from this whole thing, if everything falls apart and continues on and it fucking reforms again and we're put back fucking 50 years like the Ukraine when I was there in 1997 on spring break in jail, it's archaic is what they will take us back to. The only one that cares is the one that's going to die within the next 2 years before he even finishes his fucking term of service. Expiration of term of service. It's not a threat. Look at him. It will be an act of God. How civilian of you, you vulgar prick.